What's going on, guys? It's Brendan back with another video. Today we're doing another one of my talk shows. It's called the Brendan Talk, and here we have a logo. Everything's going to be set. Brendan Talk, and we're going to be accepting some calls today. So whoever wants to call me can. And just putting the logo back, I'm sorry. So you can't do live unless I have 1,000 subscribers. So everyone, get me to 1,000 subscribers. So we're going to be talking any sports mostly. And today, obviously, as I said, we're going to be accepting some callers over here. So whoever calls, I will answer and accept their request of what they want to talk about. So last night, the Yankees beat the Orioles 9-6. It was a great win. They set a record with the most home runs in an away stadium team versus their opponent. And we got a caller. It's my friend Riley. Hi Riley, this is the Team Duo Talk Show. What would you like to talk about today?
Basketball.
Basketball. What about basketball do you want to talk about?
How do you feel about KD and Kyrie Irving leaving their old team and going to the Brooklyn Nets?
Well, I think it was a good decision for them to go to a good team, but they could have stayed with the Warriors, who are a championship team. The Warriors have potential, but now with losing Durant and Irving, then now they went to the Nets, and I think the Nets were a good team. They made the playoffs last year, and now the Nets have a better team now as they added those two good pieces, and it was a good addition. So Durant, the Knicks passed on Durant because I thought it was a good decision. The Knicks didn't want to pay all that money for Durant, and the Nets got him. So now the Nets have a better team, and they build it on that team.
Yeah, and another question is, how do you feel about Kawhi Leonard going to the Lakers?
The same thing. The Lakers have a good addition, adding LeBron, and now they just added another piece. So the Lakers are going to be a better team next year too.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a good season, and I mean, like, the Pelicans got what's his name? I had this out real quick. I forgot. And how do you feel about RJ Barrett going to the Knicks? Like, I feel great.
Yeah, the Knicks, they have had first round picks, and now they have added another piece. The Knicks are in that rebuilding stage. They're going to trade some players if they don't have a better season. And the Knicks are going to try their hardest. They're going to try to have a better season and try to impress their fans at MSG. And let's hope the Knicks have a better season than they did last year. Knicks are one of the worst teams in the league. But now, just like the Knicks had the first round pick, the Rangers, the Knicks had an early first round pick. So did the Rangers had first round, second overall pick. So both of those teams.
The Pelicans got Zion Williams and Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, everyone, the big players are going somewhere. Like the Knicks just signed someone, and they got a first overall pick. The Rangers signed a Temi Panarin, so that was a good signing. One of the best players in the NHL.
Yeah.
So, I'll talk to you later, Riley. Thanks for calling up.
Bye.
Bye. So that was a good call. So if you guys wanted to call, maybe there might be other callers. So what I was saying is Panarin got signed with the Rangers. Just a really good trade, and I thought that it was great that Panarin got signed with the Rangers. And Panarin is actually a Ranger Predator. It's good now. Columbus is a division rival with the Rangers. Now they are losing pieces. They lost Bobrovsky. Now, who are they going to put at goaltender except Korpisalo? They lost Panarin. Now Panarin went to the Rangers, and now the Blue Jackets aren't going to do the best, but they have some young pieces like Sonny Milano and other guys. Nick Foligno looking to lead the team now. As it was sad that the Blue Jackets are losing players, but Panarin had amazing stats against the Rangers. Now, as a Ranger, he has played 4 seasons, 2 in the Blackhawks and 2 with the Blue Jackets. At Panarin, he actually has 12 goals against the Rangers and 6 assists. That's 18 points. It's crazy that he's a Ranger Predator. He has about 1 or 2 hat tricks against the Rangers. So that is amazing that he's now joined that team. And the Rangers are adding down pieces. They just bought out Chad Kirk now as they're losing pieces and they're adding on pieces. So they just bought out Chad Kirk, but in their offseason they got 2nd overall pick. They got Capo Caco. He's going to be really good. Jack Hughes is already lighting stuff up in New Jersey. They got Artemi Panarin. So it's going to be an interesting season for the Rangers. I really think it is. And yeah, for football, the preseason is just starting now. Odell Beckham going with the Browns. There was a lot of rebuilding teams. The Knicks are going to be rebuilding. The Rangers are rebuilding. The Giants are rebuilding. The Jets are probably going to join this rebuilding stage. You got only those few teams. The Mets. The Mets have been amazing. They just got another 2 wins yesterday in a doubleheader. They have just been outstanding. Except their ERA has been not bad. And this team is in a winning streak. They're I believe 1.5 games back in this wildcard spot. I'm all in with this team. The Mets, they want to be this in-the-moment team. They were rebuilding. Now all of a sudden they're this really good team. What happened to that? That's amazing now. And there's other teams like the Giants, as I said, are rebuilding. The Yankees are, I think they're the top team in the MLB as of now. The Yankees are doing stuff good right now. The Nets, they just added 2 good players, including Kevin Durant. The Nets just made the playoffs last year by 1 game. It was win or lose, life or death situation. If they win this game, they're going to make the playoffs. They won it. They made the playoffs. Obviously, we knew who won the NBA championship. Hopefully, some of these teams are going to have another good year. The Giants, are still rebuilding. I wonder what's going to happen. Maybe they're going to put Daniel Jones at QB. You never know what's going to happen. They could keep Eli in. Eli's definitely going to train Daniel Jones in a good season. They just lost so much players. Landon Collins, Odell Beckham. Now Saquon Barkley has to lead this team. Do what he did last year. Obviously won Offensive Rookie of the Year. And he was a really good pick. They also had Baker Mayfield. Went to another team in the first round. He went to the Browns. The Browns were not a good football team. Hopefully the Browns are going to become a better team next year. Definitely could do stuff now. Baker Mayfield. They just added Odell Beckham coming down to Cleveland Town. Okay, so yeah, coming down to Cleveland Town. Hopefully the Browns will be good. But now that my friend Riley called. And now we have another special guest. My friend Riley is now here. Get it for Riley. Hello, everybody. So, Riley is here. We can talk. What do you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about the Yankees.
So, okay, fine. That's true. Yesterday, the Yankees set a record. They hit about, Mike Tauchman.
Yes.
He hit 2 home runs. Austin Roma hit 1. This guy, Mike Ford hit 1, and Brent Gardner hit 1.
Sure.
They hit 5 home runs, and then they set a record for most home runs hit in away ballpark. So
yeah.
they were the away team, and they hit 32 home runs in Camden Yards against the Orioles this season.
Yeah, I saw that.
They have a few more games to play, so they're going to extend their record. What do you think about that?
I think that's good.
Come on down to Cleveland Town. That's the Cleveland Browns, and hopefully they have a good season. They just got Odell Beckham in a blockbuster trade, and they just got Baker Mayfield too. So, speaking of what we were talking about before with my friend Riley, who called up on the phone, we have another special guest. It is Riley, and he is here.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Yes, I am here.
He has his own YouTube channel.
Yes.
He just renamed it. What's the name of it?
Y space Blaze YT.
Y space Blaze YT. So, yeah, Riley, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about some more football.
Okay, what do you want to talk about in the football?
So, I think that the Jets will do good because they did get Le'Veon Bell and they have a lot of good players. And Sam Darnold, I think he's gonna do good.
Maybe Sam Darnold will have another good season. He was a rookie last year. He did pretty good, but Le'Veon Bell, I don't know. How old is Le'Veon Bell now?
I'm not totally sure, but he did take a break from football.
So Le'Veon Bell, I don't know, maybe he'll have a good season because he just came from the Steelers, who just traded away Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. So you don't know if the Steelers are going to be as good. Le'Veon Bell, he's a good addition to the Jets. The Jets, they started off not bad. They didn't have a season to remember, but maybe they'll have like 5-6 wins next season. What do you think?
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell he's only 27, but that's old for a football player.
Yeah.
It's old for a football player, kind of, I guess you can say. So, do you think Le'Veon Bell is going to excel and succeed?
Yes. You don't know what he's been doing in that past break. You never know. He might have been working out. He might have been practicing. He might have been eating all the time. Yeah, you never know.
I heard did you go to Jets training camp?
Not yet.
So,
but I want to go. I think I'm going to the first game. Jets versus Bills.
I went to the Jets. I'm a Giants fan, but I went to the Jets second game of the season.
You mean preseason?
Season last year.
Oh, okay.
When they were home, they lost to the Dolphins, but it was a good game. And hopefully the Jets will rebuild. Maybe they can be coming in that rebuild stage. Hopefully the Jets will have a good season. But we've talked enough about football right now. You want to talk some Yankees?
Yeah, let's talk some Yankees.
The Yankees last night, they set a record. They had 5 home runs last night. Mike Tauchman, who we thought wasn't going to be good, was just going to cover for Stan and Judge when Judge was injured. And he wasn't that good until he ended up being this really good player. He has RBIs, he gets base hits, he's just pretty good fielder, pretty fast at base running. So Mike Tauchman hit 2 home runs. Also Romine hit 1, covering for Sanchez, having a great season. Brett Gardner hit 1.
Well, I hope that Gary Sanchez comes back soon.
Gary Sanchez is coming back next series versus Toronto.
Wait, what happened?
He's coming back next series. Then the next time in a few days he's coming back.
Oh yeah, that's good because we kind of need him.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about Gary Sanchez in a second. But as I was saying, and then Mike Ford, a great rookie, hit his second home run of the season. So they set a record for most home runs in an away ballpark by an away team. So the Yankees set the record, I believe it was 28, but now the record is 32. The Yankees had 5 home runs yesterday. They still have some more games with Cannon yards. Let's hope they set the record. They are definitely the Bronx Bombers. They won 9-6 last night. Chapman closed it out.
Yes.
But speaking of Gary Sanchez,
before we get to the Gary Sanchez, there's a lot of people on the Yankees that got hurt.
Yeah, I talked about that yesterday. But Gary Sanchez, he was also on the IL. Not for that long, but he's on the IL before. I believe, if I'm not wrong, he has 20, maybe 24 home runs.
I got a notification of ESPN.
And, but Gary Sanchez, he's been on a slump. He's been striking out a lot. And what I was saying yesterday, if Stan, he's played 9 games, only hit 1 home run. He at this point puts that on the bench. If you're gonna have a guy home run or nothing and strike out, I'd rather have Romine up on the plate in the way if we go to the playoffs. Romine hits home runs, gets base hits on RBIs, doesn't strike out a lot, and Romine's a good defensive catcher, pretty fast, I guess. Romine's the guy you're gonna want to have right now because of his how he's been playing right now.
Yeah.
Sanchez has been on a little slump. But Gleyber Torres, he played yesterday, did pretty good. And the Yankees are now the best team in the MLB as of now. What do you think about that?
I think that's awesome. It's very cool.
Yep.
Because wasn't like another team in the first, and then like the Yankees came back and they and then the Yankees were in first.
You see, the Yankees were first. Now it was the Dodgers and the Astros back and forth. Right now, the Yankees are in first by a pinch. They need that home field advantage. How important is home field advantage in the playoffs? You tell me, Riley.
What happened?
How important is home field advantage in the playoffs?
That's very important.
Because
we have a caller.
maybe, I'm not sure.
Yep,
we have a caller. This is my friend Rory. Hello?
What?
You called. You're on the show.
Cool.
Do you want to talk about anything? Shattenkirk's on with the Lightning. Your favorite player.
I'm aware of that.
Do you want to talk about anything?
I'm watching Alex Cora get ejected 2 nights ago.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. Okay. Do you want to talk about anything, or?
Yeah, man. Jonathan VR hit for the cycle last night.
Yeah, Jonathan VR hit the cycle. I remember Brock Holt hit the cycle last year in the playoffs against the Yankees. And VR hit a home run, double, triple, and a single, hit the cycle. What do you think about that, Rory?
We still won, so I don't give a shit.
But what do you think, Riley, how Yankee fans were on their feet and they're clapping for, Jonathan VR? He's a second baseman, fast leadoff. He hit the cycle. He hit a home run, double, triple, and a base hit.
Yes.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Well, what do you think about that?
I am not sure.
So, Rory, is that it? So,
Alright, so that was right for you.
VR hit the cycle. Yeah, that was Yankee fans are on their feet. Good for him. I mean, he's a veteran player who's really good. He has speed. That's very important about him.
Yes, speed is very important.
Has contact, and he hit the cycle. I mean, maybe he could have got a double, but Judge pulled him in, and he's like, I'm staying on. I want to get that cycle. So
Judge.
everyone was clapping.
Who's calling again?
Oh, we have a caller.
Hughes again.
No.
We're not picking him up. Alright, so how do you feel about Judge keep on striking out? But now he's not anymore. I mean, he still is, but like not as much. How do you feel about that?
Well, as I said yesterday, I want Aaron Judge to be Aaron Judge again. Like,
Yes.
you got to hit more home runs, but he's still good. He's getting a lot of base hits.
Yeah.
He's really good fielder. You see that catch he made last night?
Yes.
Really good.
Oh yeah, wasn't that catch like it was like bad go hit the ground, but then he caught it?
Yeah, he was lucky he didn't get injured.
Yeah.
But
Now, gosh, he didn't get injured.
now we have guys like Mike Ford, like this really good rookie. Luke Voigt's on the injured list. Edwin Encarnacion is on the injured list.
Yes, Edwin is the parent.
Two really good guys that you need on your team. Power, but Luke Voigt hasn't been hitting for power right now. Luke Voigt hit like 1 home run in like 2 months.
Yeah.
He has like 28 home runs, something like that, I believe, around.
Edwin,
No.
like he's good, but like Judge, like Edwin's good, but he keeps on striking out.
No, he hasn't. Edwin's been getting homers all the time, base hits all the time. Yeah, he has. Edwin barely strikes out. Edwin's been doing amazing.
I cut that part out then.
No. Riley doesn't know everything about baseball, but
I know
like,
a lot about that.
he's more the football and basketball guy, and I'm more the baseball and hockey guy. But what you gotta understand is you got 2 guys on the injured list, and it's the guys that have been stepping up, the young guys like this guy Mike Ford. He had 2 home runs already. He is a really good rookie. He's excelling. He's reached base on safety on all 13 of his MLB games he's played this season. So what do you think? That's a guy who can get on base for you, and his on base percentage is really high.
Yeah.
And what I think is good, that Gardner having a great season. Not bad, actually.
You know who the Yankees need to trade?
It's the trade deadline's over, Riley.
No, I'm saying like next year. You know who they need to trade?
Not Tanaka. Who?
No, Greg Bird.
Well, I guess you can say Greg Bird you can trade. I really like Birdie.
Like,
because you have a lot of first basemen
isn't he kind of like
in the
getting
system.
old?
He's kind of getting old, but
Yeah.
when he's on his game, he is on his game. He can slug, he can hit home runs.
But sometimes he's not on his game.
He comes up clutch. He hit the first home run of the season for the Yankees, and now they said he's probably not going to play anymore for him, which is surprising that you're not playing Bird when you have Voit and Edwin on the injured list. Now you're putting him forward. I don't even know what's been going on with Bird. Like, Bird is a guy who come up clutch, but not always. Like,
Yeah.
you saw the last home run of 2017 was in the ALCS with the Astros. The Yankees deserved to lose. He took one at the top of the foul pole. They still lost. But Greg Bird is a guy, power guy, definitely. I mean, I guess we can talk. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Talk about some hockey now. We already talked about baseball, basketball, and
So
football.
hockey. Can I see your phone real quick?
Yes.
So, turn it on. So, they just announced the preseason schedule, like what special games are going to be played. So, there's going to be a lot of games played in Germany and other places around the world. So I think it's going to be very interesting that they used to play in China. They called it the China series. So now they're going to be, now it's going to be called the Global Series. And they announced the Global Series schedule. So I'm just getting a hold of it. Global Series return to 2019. So it's going to be a challenge in Germany. So we see the Chicago Blackhawks are going to be versing a German team in Mercedes-Benz Arena in Berlin, Germany. So it's going to be interesting because I feel like NHL teams are probably going to beat them, but it'll be very What are you doing?
Wait, I know.
Why are you going like that?
Because I want you to edit out a part.
What part do you want to edit out?
I went it's my note right here. I want people to make fun of that. So can you edit that out, please?
Yes, I'll edit that out. So, I think that, it'll be very surprising if the Blackhawks lose, but it's just their other team, like their different team in the preseason. But what do you think about that they're going to be versing some German teams?
I think it's really cool. Like,
yeah, I don't know if they lose, it's going to be really interesting. So, once again, the Philadelphia Flyers are going to be versing a Switzerland team from Switzerland. So that's going to be a good matchup.
and the Chicago Blackhawks versus Philadelphia Flyers.
In the Czech Republic.
Yes.
That's going to be an interesting game. The Blackhawks and the Flyers are a great matchup. One team is playing in Switzerland, one team is playing in Germany, and then they're going to come together to verse each other for a preseason matchup in this Czech Republic.
That's very cool.
Like what we saw last year in the preseason, or 2 years ago, that the Islanders were playing in the Sound Tigers Arena, their AHL team. So that was really interesting.
Yep. That is very interesting, honestly.
So can I see the phone? So their Heritage Classic is coming back. So the Flames versus the Winnipeg Jets in Saskatchewan. Sorry, can't pronounce it right.
Yeah, that's okay.
So that's it. For that. So I think it's really interesting that they're going to be playing in different kind of arenas.
Yes.
Different places for sure.
It is very interesting. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. As last year the Devils almost lost to that team in another place.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that in another sport besides obviously baseball this year, the London series, the Yankees and the Red Sox, big battle,
Yes.
big scores, big home runs. That was all fun. The Yankees swept the Red Sox in the London series. Everyone thinks the stadium is rigged. Like, foul territory is way too big. The stadiums are way too small, so it's easier to hit home runs. And they just juiced the balls. What happened was it was a soccer stadium. They couldn't make it any bigger than it was. So that's how the home runs got out. And they had to make it like it was. So really fun. The A's and the Mariners, the Tokyo series. That was the first game way before the actual season started, but it was counted as an actual season game. It was really fun. Zach Campbell was there. Ichiro Suzuki played his last game, which I thought was really cool. You know who Ichiro Suzuki is?
Yes. Weren't you in a post for Zach Campbell? And doesn't he have like a lot of baseballs by like a lot of players? He has like
Yeah, about
over like
10,000 baseballs.
Over like a mil.
No, 10,000 around that. I actually got to meet Zach Campbell, me and Rory, who just called up.
Should I tell him the post?
No. So I got to meet Zach Campbell. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I guess you don't need to listen on this account. So Pickles.
Yes, Pickles.
Okay, so I guess you can wrap the show up. Thank you guys for watching today's issue of the show. We will see you all later.